Hello and welcome to Access You TV. My name's Michelle Edhouse and today I'd like to talk to you about your kids. Now, are you creating children who are self-sufficient, independent, desiring to create their life and not at the limitation of what others will do for them? Or are you creating dependent kids because it fulfills a need for you to be needed and wanted? Oh my goodness me, how many of us have done that? How many of us are still doing that? And you know what? It's really interesting what shows up when you are observing others in their relationship with their children and the way they run their household. And I've been really keen to notice the things that bug me about other people and see where I'm doing that. Because you know what? Other people only bug you about things you yourself are doing. So how many places and spaces are you creating your children as needy so that you can be needed? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine, boys, shorts and beyonds. So if you're new to my channel, this is the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement. It's like a magic wand that wipes away all the crap that keeps you stuck in the limitation that we've just asked a question about. So when you are creating that neediness in your child, is it that they actually require you? Is it actually they need you? Or is it that you need them? What have you decided being a parent is that keeps you from empowering your children to be the phenomenal beings they truly be? Wow. Everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it, please? Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine, boys, shorts and beyonds. If you were being you, if you were parenting as you, parenting from a space of creating a greater possibility, and parenting from how you should have been parented rather than how you were parented, what would be different? Are you creating children that if you died tomorrow, they'd know where to go, what to do, how to run their lives, and how to create a future for themselves? Now, you know, if your kids are only 2, and I'm not saying that they should be able to cook a 3-course meal and clean the house and earn enough money to pay their keep if you were to pass away. What I am saying is, are you instilling in them a place of, what else is required? What else can I choose? What am I needing? What's required to do to create what I, how do I make my own lunch? Okay, I'm going to school today. Right, I'm going to need my lunch, I'm going to need to get dressed, I'm going to need to be clean. Cool, okay, so what's required first? What's required next? And this is something that I picked up from Brendan Watt. And he is an amazing facilitator, and I'm really looking forward to seeing him being in his Choice of Possibilities class with Gary Douglas at the end of November. And you know what? Brendan always says, are you parenting you? Are you parenting from how you should have been parented or how you were parented? And this is a question that I ask people a lot when I'm facilitating them. And I also ask myself a lot. Because when I notice myself doing something that's not working, I'm like, what's going on here? Because for me, my target is to parent in a way that works for me and it works for my kids. Now, as you know, everyone's different. So is being parented the way you were parented going to work for your kid? Did it work for you? So would you be willing to ask questions like, what's required here? What can I contribute to my children that will create their desired result? Are you desiring your child to be a dependent child and be dependent on their partner, on their children and everyone else all the way through their life? Or are you creating someone who's empowered to create their reality, whether that's in business, whether that's in personal life, wherever it is? Are you teaching them to know what they know? Are you facilitating them? And that can be as easy as, oh great, you've got your shoes on. What's next? What else is required to be ready for school? That's all it takes, guys. It's as simple as that. And it's nothing, big planning. There's nothing required. It's just, what if you were to parent from question rather than conclusion? If you were to parent from a place of, they don't know what they're doing, so I must do it for them, or would it create greater to function from, what do they know? And ask them what's next, what else is required. And if they don't know, then educate them, give them information. Do you normally clean your teeth before you go to school? Oh yeah, I do. Okay, cool, I'll go and clean my teeth. It's asking them a question, getting them to know what they know, and then choose what they're creating. How does it get any better than that? So what else is possible if we empower our children to know what they know, to be the phenomenons they truly be? Are you willing to? Are you choosing to? And what if you don't actually have to have been taught how to do this? Would you be willing to know what you know and ask questions about what's required here to create this change with my child? What's required here to empower my child to know what they know? And would you be willing to know? Thanks for joining me here at Access You TV. I'm looking forward to even more question, choice and possibilities showing up in future videos. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, join my daily emails that have got a question every day and a blog most days. What else is possible if you being you truly does change the world? Cheers.